Just what is going on? Is this even legal anymore? The CFTC chairman is saying that, in my opinion, Ethereum is not a security too, and regulated Ethereum futures are coming, maybe already in the next few weeks. This is absolutely insane. This shouldn't be based off your opinion, it should be based off law and fact. And John Deaton replied to this saying that Congress is a broken, inept institution. Our system of government gives almost unlimited powers to non-elected political appointees. They're not even elected. The current chairman of the CFTC has backed away from saying Ethereum is a commodity because of a political agenda. It is all quite disgusting. Let's just take a look at this.
A commodity is a very broad definition. I'm not going to give it to you now, but essentially if you have to say that a movie ticket is not a commodity, which is in our statute, it covers a lot of financial contracts. If it's a security, it gets kicked out. So to your question, Scott, we've been very clear on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a commodity under the Commodity Exchange Act. We haven't said anything about Ether until now. It is my view as chairman of the CFTC that Ether is a commodity, and therefore it will be regulated under the CEA. And my guess is that you will see in the near future Ether-related futures contracts and other derivatives potentially traded. So most things are commodities, particularly financial contracts or stores of value. Securities are commodities, but they're kicked out the way the statute works, and the SEC regulates those. So as long as it's not a security, it basically falls within the definition of a commodity.
It is absolutely mind-boggling, guys. Because he is chairman of the CFTC, his opinion is being taken as law and as fact. His opinion, he has so much power that his opinion can completely decide the future of future cryptos and currencies and exchanges. And the difference and line between what is a security and what is a commodity is so thin. And it just takes for one person in power to disagree with how it's being run or how it's being traded, and for them just to claim it as a security and shut the whole process down, which is effectively what's going on with this Ripple XRP lawsuit as we're speaking right now. Furthermore, as you guys may already know, there was a recent announcement involving the SEC taking action on Do Kwon and TFL. The SEC is pursuing novel, dangerous theories, expanding the definition of what constitutes as a security. Why? Because they have the power to, because no one can stop them. It started with calling tokens like XRP, LBC, Dragon, etc. as digital asset securities. The SEC focuses on the underlying digital asset itself as a security. When you shorthand the analysis and call the token itself a security, what does that mean? It means all sales are included, including secondary market sales, completely independent of the promoter/issuer. First, it was the embodiment theory, claiming XRP embodies all of Ripple's efforts and promises. The SEC argues XRP itself represents a common enterprise between Ripple and all XRP holders, and simultaneously represents the expectation of profits. The token is a security, which is incorrect, because a token itself cannot be a security. And let's not forget what a federal judge recently said about the conduct and behaviour of the lawyers at the SEC. The hypocrisy in arguing to the court, on the one hand, that the speech is not relevant to the market's understanding of how or whether the SEC will regulate cryptocurrencies, and on the other hand, that Hinman sought and obtained legal advice from SEC counsel in drafting his speech, suggesting that the SEC is adopting its litigation positions to further its desired goal, and not out of the faithful allegiance to the law. So effectively, the SEC is being ruthless and creative about expanding its powers, and the crypto industry seems to be playing catch up. The SEC are doing everything they can to just shut down on as many crypto digital assets as they possibly can. They're coming after the entire digital ecostructure. And this tweet here was pulled from this article here that states that the Ripple versus SEC judge says SEC lawyers only care about victory, not allegiance to law, which is absurd, because as a lawyer, surely you should want to care about upholding the law in a fair and just way. But no, seemingly the SEC lawyers just want to win, and they'll do anything they can because they have the power to twist the rules and bend them in certain ways to allow them to win. And as it stands right now, Ripple and the regulatory agency are now awaiting a verdict of the judge after they had submitted the brief documentation on the case and all the amicus briefs to NetBurn. So hopefully we'll see a verdict with this very, very soon, guys. And in my opinion, regardless of the outcome, XRP will definitely pump once this whole lawsuit has come to a conclusion. And just for the sake of this video, a crazy statistic for you guys: the SEC has lost 4 out of its last 5 cases in the Supreme Court. thanks to a few that had the courage and resources to fight back when the SEC's bullying and clinging to stretch legal positions that were not faithful to the law. The SEC are trying everything they can to get their way, and the very small few that are standing up to them are winning their cases. However, let's just say the SEC could claim victory over XRP winning this lawsuit. Well, according to this article, SEC can get only one victory against XRP, but regardless whether they win or not, Ripple will win big. And this is the only victory for the SEC, is that Ripple sold XRP as an unregistered security between 2013 to 2017. That is it. The SEC has come at XRP using the Howey test as their reasoning for why XRP, a token, is deemed a security. And between the dates of 2013 to 2017, that would be the case. However, this is not the argument that they are putting forward, and not the reason why they have brought XRP as a unregistered security. Effectively speaking, the entire crypto community is very expectant about the outcome of this case, as the decision can go a long way to affect the industry. But interestingly, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is very certain of victory. And to summarise this in the words of John Deaton, simply put, the allegations contained in the amended complaint are quite possibly the most overboard, far-reaching claims ever made in an SEC enforcement action. And now, just before I wrap the video up, guys, as you can see with the market of XRP, we're currently seeing just below 40 cents. And XRP right now is still accumulating and distributing between these two trend lines right here. I suspect that we'll see XRP continue this pattern until we reach this cross over here, to which we'll see more a definitive move in the forms of either a pump or a dump. But I suspect with all the recent updates and news coming out with the SEC lawsuit updates, and the fact that Ripple seems to be broadening out the horizons, if you don't know what I'm referring to, check out my last video where I spoke about XRP potentially reaching $1,000 in the future. I'm sure that XRP will be seeing a pump in the very near future. But just for the record, I'm not a financial advisor and it's not financial advice, so please do trade at your own discretion. I'm merely stating my views based off of my own research. But otherwise, if you want to keep up to date on all the hottest new crypto coins that could catastrophically blow up and make you the most game possible, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell as well, like the video, and drop a comment down below on your thoughts on what coin you'd like to see next. But remember guys, it's just a coin, and I'll see you in the next video.